Well, today Grant McComey shows off one of his must-do adventures. It's great for anybody looking to learn about Oregon history.
This Grants Getaway is brought to you by Travel Oregon and KGW.
As spring runoff rises to its peak, Willamette Falls at Oregon City thunders and bellows and shouts for your attention. Flanked by industrial landmarks of a bygone past, the falls remains a sight worth admiring, just like the town that surrounds it. For when it comes to the history of Oregon, there's no more important place than Oregon City, where the greatest stories have larger-than-life characters.
I really do admire his humanity and the fact that he helped people. Even though he was really ordered not to help American settlers, he felt that it was the right thing to do.
Start your history hike at this Oregon City Park. In fact, it's a national park.
Here came the first Americans across what we now call the Oregon Trail,
where Tracy Hill will take you back to a time before statehood, 1845.
He couldn't, in good conscience, turn the Americans away to die.
She says no single person was more influential in the state's development than Dr. John McLaughlin, often called the father of the Oregon country.
The role that he played in our history and how significant he really was. Very personally courageous man, a man of principles and who lived by his principles.
McLaughlin was superintendent of Hudson's Bay Company, and he helped the new Oregonians settle in. He gave them food and tools and seeds to start a new life, despite orders to the contrary from his British bosses.
He facilitated American settlement by giving people goods and services that they really needed at a time there wasn't another good place for them to get it.
Another distinct historic site is reached via the McLaughlin Promenade, a 2-mile trail from the McLaughlin House to the Museum of the Oregon Territory. Inside, you'll find an incredibly wide array of artifacts that reflect heritage of the region, from Native American items to the pioneering past, even an array of bridal gowns from the past century. Director Claire Blaylock likes to say, "We may be small, but we offer big museum experiences."
So many people think history is just dates and names and that's it. And actually it couldn't be farther from the truth. History is about people and it's about stories.
She's right. Their newest exhibit proves it. It's called the Kagi Pharmacy, and it was recently donated intact with all its contents, dating to 1910. The exhibit displays all the items used in the pharmacy that was operated by the Kagi family.
Okay.
The real gem is a modern leap into the past via virtual reality tour of the pharmacy.
The nice thing is, in the virtual reality world, if you knock something over, you can snap your fingers and it all goes back.
Created by students from the Vancouver campus of Washington State, it allows visitors to interact with items in real time, before you are drawn back outdoors to the awesome power of the nearby falls.
It's a beautiful walk, and it's wonderful this time of year when the falls are running so high and there's a lot of water.
From Oregon City, with photographer Jeff Kastner, Grant McComey, KGW.
And you can always find more information on our website. Just go to kgw.com. You can click on the Grants-Getaways page. It's under the Features tab. He also has a 30-minute show. It airs this Saturday afternoon at 4 o'clock.